Hey guys, so I have a haul to share with you all today from a couple of different places. It was all ordered online except for one thing, and that is this stamp set that I got from Tuesday morning. This says hello in like a cross stitch pattern. I don't think I have this one yet, and here's the price and the SKU. So I picked this up because I thought it would go nicely with these waffle flower stamps that I've been messing around with, or sort of, because they don't actually have the cross stitch look. Maybe they thought that would be overkill, but I wanted it, so I got it, and it was only $2. So I got that from Tuesday morning, and then I ordered from Altenew. I don't know if you can actually get this from anywhere else, but these are the ink cube labels. They have reissued them so that you can actually see the color inside without having to put your own labels on there. They used to put the color in the word. So if this says sapphire, the word sapphire was in the color of that ink cube, and you couldn't really see it very well. So I think they realized that. I wish they had changed the font on the names, because to me this is harder to read in the script font than it would be in a more legible font. So I ordered this because this is, you just stick them to the top of the cubes and you're good to go. So yeah, I got that from Altenew, and then I got one stamp from them, and this is, I think this is an older one, I'm not sure. Nope, that's from this year. It's called Recollections, and it's actually open, but it's these really large window areas, and then kind of spray, and then you get some quotes by famous people like Mark Twain, Jane Austen. So I won't read them to you. You guys can pause the video if you want to read it, and I'll bring it closer so you can see it. But yeah, pause the video if you want to read it. So that's what I got from Altenew. I got several orders from Magnolia, and they came from Sweden. And actually, maybe I'll show you this after I show you this, because there's a book there. I ordered from Hallmark Scrapbooking, and I should have pulled the die that goes with this thing that I bought. Sorry guys, I have my new Flip-It-Ups right next to me. I have two of them, and I have set them up so that I can play while I'm doing my craft room studio reorganization. I can play in the house, because I'm in the house right now. I hope you can hear me, and I can't find it. Shoot. Oh, it's supposed to be organized, but I did just find it just now. Okay, so this stamp set here is a celebration stamp set that coordinates with this die, and you can see I've written on the packaging because it's information about how to cut this die out, so I wouldn't have to look it up every time. So this makes a closure that is a gift package on the front of a card. So the package is halved. So you see this little rectangle here? This is a stamp that coordinates to that half. So the package itself, when you put it together as the closure, hooks on each other. So it makes a gift package, and then you get a bow to go on top. You get two bows actually, a little tag, and then this piece right here is the box topper, the package topper. So this stamp coordinates with this die. Okay, and then I got some older Concord in 9th. No, this is from the new release. This is from the March release. They have this package deal. Well, actually, this wasn't a package deal. They do have a bundle on the Concord and 9th website. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But it was still better to purchase from Hallmark Scrapbook because the price was still lower. So this stamp set coordinates with the numbers and the letters, and these don't just cut a single layer. It's a double cut. So if I bring it closer, you can see there is an outside border that's cut from the letter, and you can cut that in a different color than the inner cut. So you just cut it, pass it through with two different cardstock colors, and you'll get 2 layers, and you can, you know, mix and match. So they have letters and some punctuation, and then they also have numbers. And get this, they have TH for like 50th, which is what I need to make a card for. NOR, what does that say? R, would that be a B? No, that would be a D, wouldn't it? For third. ST, and then ND, so for like second. So, man, it's hard to read backwards, especially when it looks like another letter. So there you have that. And then this one's, I think this one's an older one. Lace leaf. They do have a die set for this, but I can cut that by hand, or I can run it through my scan and cut. And then they have, this is supposed to be like a watercolor sort of background for it. And then I got this Stampin' Die set, which I don't think I have. It's another fall one. Layering Leaves Dies and Give Thanks stamp. So these two coordinate with one another. And then this one's from the March release too. You Make All Things Better. These are really big sentiments for, you know, the front of a card. Or you could put it on the inside. So this one's called Fill In Phrases Stamp Set. See? They wanted it big. Now, I don't know what this is for. I'm sure that there's probably something you can look up. Maybe it's a flower. I don't know. And then I got this one, which is Hello Lovely Stamp Set. So again, it's got this watercolor looking splotches you can put, you know, behind the image to make it look like you watercolored it. So that's what I got from Hallmark Scrapbook. And then I got my orders from Magnolia. And this was one order of a stamp and a Stampin' a Die set. These are personalized stamp sets from Magnolia. They're doing personalized now. And they gave us a coupon in the Christmas Advent calendar last year. And you could go online to their web store and purchase your stamps and dies and stamps. This is a business card, and this is a personalized stamp for the back of your cards that you make or projects, you know. And it has my name. Well, you can choose whatever you want on it, but this one has my name on it. So I will stamp these out at some point. Let me see if I can read it. Handmade with love by is around the top. So it says handmade with love by, and this says Marilyn G around the bottom. And then there's a Magnolia tilde in the middle. And she's got a cake in her hand. It's like a mini one. So it's really tiny. You can see it on my hand. And there are hearts around that circle, the words that make the circle. So that's got my name on it. And then this one here just has words on it. It doesn't have an image of Magnolia. But it does fit within the confines of the die, the steel die that they had accompanying it. So I chose to have my name and then my YouTube channel and my Facebook profile name. So that's what's on this second rubber stamp. They are unmounted, so you just have to use some Sukaniko or some tack and peel. You know what I'm talking about. The tacky stuff to make it sticky. Okay, last thing I got was the new Volume 13 Doohickey. I think this one's called Sweet Pea or something. It's not actually on the cover, so don't know what happened there. I think it's called Sweet Pea because it's baby themed. So this is the freebie. You get bling and pearls. This is the early bird, which is, I think it's a stork, which is, I want to say that's a wing or something. Well, that's a wing, but I think that's what that is. I'm not sure because I haven't looked to see too many videos. But this is a stork, you know, delivering the baby. I don't have children, but I have friends that have children or family that has children now. Newborn babies. There's a big frame here, an elephant, a heart, a cloud with a face in it, and it cuts the face, a bottle, a onesie, and there's a bow. And this is a booty for a child. And then there's the sock that matches it, the cuff. And I think this one is for the bottle, the neck of the bottle, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I haven't tried these yet. There's a tag here too with little hearts cut into it. So that's the big one, and then there's another one here. This one's got animals on it. So this is a whale spouting some water. There's a bib, a hanger, a bunny, and his nose is somewhere on here. There it is. I think that's his nose. It's a little heart. And then this is a pea. This is a pea pod. There's like 3 little peas inside of it, and then it goes off with this little vine. There's a star here with a face, and it cuts the face. And then this one is just a big flourish right here. And I think this is a safety pin. I could be wrong, but I think it's a safety pin. And I think this piece goes with the bunny ears. Like, it's the inset part of the bunny ears, so that they're stitched. It looks like it fits in there. And then there's a star right here. So that is the die that you get with the volume 13. Here's the magazine, and I knew that this might take a little bit longer. That's why I wanted to leave it till the end. So for those of you who are Magnolia fans, I understand that they are now bringing back the magazines. Not the ones that come with the doohickeys, because that's what we get, but the magazines are coming back. So they're going to reproduce those again with new editions. So I don't know when that is, but they're going to start that again. So here's the magazine, and I know they give you lots of ideas to make of projects, and they use some of the dies that are in this kit and in prior kits. So yeah, this one you can see a baby card here. I hope you guys can see it well enough. Try not to bring it too close. And then it tells you what they use with it too. Oh wow! They made a baby carriage out of the sled. I have the sled die, but I never thought to make a baby carriage out of it. Probably because I don't have babies on the brain, right? How cute is that? And then this guy peeking over here is the rocking horse, which I have from another set. And there's another bunny over here, which I do have from the other set too. That's really cool. It's a baby exploding box. So this is inside of a card, this little sled here. Sled. No, carriage. The sled die, using the sled die from the Christmas doohickey. Okay, and here's a baby album. And it's got some doohickeys on it. So that's a project. Sweet little girl. So this is a card. No? It looks like an ornament. I think it's an ornament. And it shows you right here which of the dies they use from the set. And then what the step-by-step is for how to create it. And then this one is, I don't know what this one is. What did they make? A card? It's a spinner card. So they've got little images in here that are stamped. And they did use other doohickeys for this one. This one's this. What's this? Looks like a block. It's a count thing for learning how to count. I don't know what they did here. This one is a card or a box. It's a box that they make, and they use these doohickeys right here. So yeah, I mean, it's a good thing for ideas to. You don't have to make baby cards. You could make, you know, this card right here is made from some weird shape, but you don't have to use the doohickeys simply to make baby cards. You could use them to make something else, like a little scene. So that is the Doohickey Volume 13. And I'm excited because they're supposed to be shipping the Easter boxes soon too. There was 2 different boxes you could order for Easter, and they're going to have a similar thing they did for Advent, for Christmas, for Easter. So it's like a 7-day event or something like that. So you had to pre-order the boxes. So you can't order them now, but you had to pre-order the boxes, and I've ordered both of them. There's a vintage one, and there's just an Easter one, I guess. So I ordered them both just to see what the difference was. And they also have a vintage box 5 coming, and I don't know when that's coming. But anyway, glad to have these. Glad to have my personalized stamps for my cards. And that's my haul for today, and thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Oh, by the way, I'm still organizing my craft room. I don't want to be rushed about it, so I've got some more storage coming, and I'll show you what I do. Bye for now.